Remember when that video went viral of the microwave plate and people realizing that the indentation on this plate that sits in the gear that turns the plate in the microwave is the same shape as the radiation symbol? Well, the crazy thing is, a lot of people are saying, it's no big deal, man, it's just because the gear in there. But it is interesting that it could be any other shape than the radiation symbol. But here's the crazy part. And you know what's crazy about microwaves is that it's about the only appliance that you have never seen a commercial for. Yet it's in all of our homes. Unless you're like me and you got rid of your microwave. But there is something so crazy about microwaves. So much more than it's a frequency that excites the molecules and makes it warm up. But you cannot speak about it on Instagram. In fact, if you ask Google, are microwaves safe? You'll have to go to page 100 before you see any variance of an opinion on the matter. They're all absolutely 100% use it. It's great. It's an amazing invention. Never mind what Russia did in the 1960s regarding.
Hey, I want to tell you something that no one really ever talks about, but this really matters. If you're still using a microwave, you need to know what it's actually doing, not just to your food, but to your biology. Back in the 70s, Soviet scientists studied microwave radiation extensively, and the findings were so disturbing they actually banned microwave ovens in 1976. Why? Because they found that microwaved food had structural changes that the body interpreted as foreign. The proteins were denatured in ways that disrupted enzymatic recognition. Blood samples taken after eating microwaved food showed signs of immune stress and altered redox states. So this isn't about fear, it's about fields. Microwaves heat by causing water molecules to violently oscillate, not gently warm, but agitate. That agitation doesn't just heat the food, it scrambles the hydrogen bonding that structures water, which means you're left with something energetically incoherent. Food without phase, without charge, is terrain noise. So no, it's not just about nutrients being lost. It's about eating something your mitochondria don't even recognize. And this isn't fringe. It's field disruption, and your body feels it.
How can people get a hold of these energy weapons? You know, the government has all the energy weapons. Nobody has energy weapons. Well, guess what? If you have a 1,200-watt microwave oven in your home, and you peel the side of the oven open, which I had a case where these people did that. They were got in a conflict with their neighbors. And what they did is they peeled the microwave open on the side, and then they went, and this is a diagram that you can see on the internet, and they faced this weapon through the walls. And microwaves go right through the walls like they weren't there. So they radiated the next apartment and the next two apartments down. Each apartment, the people were getting sicker and sicker. And after I did this story, I talked about it on Coast to Coast. I had these people call me up and say, well, can you send me the plans? Oh, man, I tell you, you know, and it fries you what it does. And first of all, let me just say something about microwave. Isn't it a little odd they say don't even operate the microwave or don't even stand near close to the microwave when it's operating because it's unhealthy?
Viewers out there, to let you guys know how microwave radiation works in comparison to Apple's new AirPods Pro. I'm right next to the microwave and look at it, 300 to 400 milliwatts per meter squared. All right, there you go, right there, 450 milliwatts meter squared, almost 500, and that's a centimeter.
Is often made from recycled electronics.
Bits of plastic that are black.
Black utensils like your black spatula or black plastic forks and knives or your black plastic lid on a to-go coffee cup, that black, right? Black plastic. It's often made from recycled electronics, and recycled electronics often have chemicals in them that are added to prevent fires from starting, like they don't electronics starting fires. So they add these brominated flame retardants, which are carcinogenic. They are not supposed to be in food. You don't suck on your electronic. That's supposed to go in your mouth. These black plastics have very high levels of carcinogens that are normally not even found in regular plastics, in things that we're consuming. And there was a study out of the University of Plymouth that found black utensils, black toys for babies, you know, they're putting in their mouth. They contain between 30 to 40 times the safe limit of these brominated flame retardants and other carcinogens and endocrine disruptors in them than safe.